Hello, and welcome to episode 21 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. I don't know why I say it that way, but I do. Anyway, Ares is up and about. She is recovered. So let's have a look what we can actually buy here. Because as I was saying last episode, we are currently in what is known as... Where are we? In Gametime, which is the smithing center of the United Cities. So, why can't I build these? I want a balcony. Let's arrange a shop. Mechanical shop. Okay, there we go. And scrap masters. So this will be our fight. This will be the people who can make stuff. That's police. She squints and looks you up and down. Another dead beat with a rusty sword. Where'd you find that scrap of junk? Dead starver carcass? Junk, heap, swamp, ruin? You might want to try a more budget-friendly shop, Roma. The finest weapons need the fattest cat sacks. Flesh on some cats. You guessed wrong. Well, a perfect example of deceiving appearances. So what are you willing to buy? Alright. Okay. So these are all model Caton 1 to 3. Do we have a cleaver I can make a comparison to? So that's a refitted blade. Short cleaver. Actually, no, it doesn't look like I do have one. Dang it. Here's a good example. So we've got an old refitted blade there, which is 0.69. Nice. And blunt 0.1. So Caton Mark II is 1.07, 0.21. So not entirely certain how the damage works, but I believe that means any damage which this is doing is actually at so you'd have the damage you would normally be doing, and then you'd reduce that by 31%. So if you're doing cutting damage, it'd be reduced to 31, reduced by 31%, so almost a third damage reduction. And then any blunt damage is reduced by 90%. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me. Don't really. Is there a way to check the calculations? Yeah. Okay. So oddly enough, strength doesn't seem to directly equate to damage. Oddly. Except for martial arts damage. Well, dexterity actually does directly affect damage. Or cutting damage, at least. Toughness? Also affects martial arts damage. Okay. Then Ares has 0 accuracy. So if we want to get a really good Nodachi, let's have a look at Eledor's. So he's got a refitted blade. You can do 0.78. You get a Caton. Suddenly we're looking at a positive. Now, above Catons are the Edge Masters, I believe. They're the next tier and the only tier you can build into. So you can't build the next tier above that, which is the Mato. The Mato weapons. And each of these go from 1 to 3. And one of the starts, as I like to point out, is called the Holy Sword start. And then that's... I just realized what I did. Eledor, no, you keep there. You keep doing that. Oh jeez, what are you guys still doing down there? That's good. You guys can all... Wait, is that Logan? You guys can all head back up top. It kind of does its job, I guess. We do need probably better chain shirts underneath, I reckon, for better protection. So we got maxed out. Go back to Ares, just get her out of the shop, just in case I leave her in there too late. Alright, Molly, into the bar we go. And nothing. Dang it. I was hoping that'd be... Already got sabers. Copper alloy plates is something which comes into it later. Steel bars you need for more advanced weapons. At the moment, if we're trying to make, say, a refitted blade, all you need is iron plates for that. Oh, geez, he's starving. Why do we have no food at all? Dirt. Your job is to follow Groot. Groot will load you up with some stuff. You can go sell it at the other place. This will get Groot's athletic up a little bit. Did not realize the food was getting that low. Push comes to shove, we might have to do either a run up to Bad Teeth, or Stack, probably Stack, or Swamp Village. Squin has food, but it's expensive. So it might not be worth it. Kind of, the little cut off tail sort of reminds me of sheep. So they're kind of like a hairless sheep, sort of. Or a goat. Big scary jaw though. Hopefully there's nothing to attack them on the way. Jeez, when did I get Dirt's athletics up so much? Damn. Bataille, Flick, Pia, Pleb. True. Can't believe I called it Pleb. Anyway. That one. Do we already have that? Now, somewhere we can check if we've got blueprints already done. No. Leave it alone for now. Let's grab that. Grab a few bandages and then sell that one. There we go. No, don't need to. There we go. Probably need to make a permanent volume. Alright, back to Aries. Why are you motioning the ground there? Anyway, alright, let's have a look at these other places. We can buy. Geez, that's expensive. We can buy an outpost there, 32,000. Now, is there an armor shop here? 2 big bars. Buy that for cheap. A noble house, ranger shop, power station, mechanical shop, the scrapmasters themselves, a residential place, outpost free, which is fully built, residential small. Huh. Okay, so you can't buy armor here. Interesting. Maybe we'll check out the range shops if they've got armor. I was hoping they would. Oh, something's happening down there. What's going on here? Big Fang! This is how you can get a bit of money. Is when these groups take out these big things. And apparently Guru. Yeah, was around. Usually come groups. Apparently not. This is the so the faction patrols for the United Cities, as you can see. Samurai Gate. Oh, something actually from the gate guards. That makes sense. I think there's some. I think Samurai Police are roamers. You can see the gate guards are just so much more stronger than the police. I mean, the police aren't weak, but they're definitely weaker. But yeah, you can, big things drop a lot of leather, drop a lot of meat, which make them really useful for farming if you can take them down in a safe and managed way. Yeah, get a toothpick. So I think Specialist is the highest rank for Ranger weapons. No, sorry. No, Masterwork is the highest. Duh. It's going on my face and I ignored it. Alright. Let's trade. Okay, this is a person to sell stuff. Nothing too useful. Alright, let's check out the... Let's check out these bars. Check out the general shop first. Then we'll check out the bars. Just want to see if we can get any more robots. Yeah, that's stuff we can use to... I think there's no actual proper There's, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I'll just drop that. Again, that's something you can use walls for. You can make paths with them. Particularly the defensive, the level 4 ones. Alright. So a bunch of mercenaries. Can we talk to fish? No. Mercenary captain. We can talk to this dirt. Their name, not mine. This plant. Izumi. Got a couple of Empire peasants. Sleeping weirdly. So this is the outpost building. It's kind of cool. The what do they call it? S3. It's kind of a cool building, but it really doesn't have that much going for it. I'm not entirely sure if you can put crossbows out these windows, because some of the buildings, like the Snail building, it has space for crossbows. The S4 here basically has an S3 going through the middle of it, but then has a much bigger base, and then you can put crossbows along the top here, I believe. And again, any of these type of buildings up here that you can put crossbow things all along them. Like we'll go back to main area. Have I got that? Oh, don't tell me I haven't actually researched it. When you can start making constructions, you'll see these points along the top here. No, they don't have that. So station house would definitely have the most. I think the station house still wins in overall size compared to the S3 and S4 outpost buildings. Anyway, we'll check the other bar. So there's a couple of characters here we could recruit if we want to. Stuck on the level there. So I'm just trying to see if there's any more robots we can recruit. So it's an ice. Blend. Doesn't really look like it. Wait, is that a character we can get? Looks like he'd be a Logan type character. So probably a shooter. I'll check the next floor. There's a Jewel. And a Gustavin. Yeah, no robots. That's annoying. Anyway, we might come back here later. So we'll get out of... No, do I really want to go back that way? Try and go for the slave market. And then go down to Clan Steady. This could be dangerous. Arrows can do it. Here, does Arrows have food? Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. Crude's going to get his food across too. I might keep a Gohan on him. there. Cool. All right, and we'll give these to dirt. Yep. Okay. Rightio. So, food's all sorted out. Let's try for the market. We can potentially buy some slaves. Hopefully, we won't get attacked. Ares has got a really fast speed going there. It's a very well defended little location when you look at it. It's got a double wall, essentially, double gate. We'll stop here and we'll have a look at the big thing drops. So you can see it drops a huge amount of animal skin and drops a bit of food. Foul raw meat. I think it's... Oh yeah, hivers can eat it. That's it. Don't know if animals can eat it. I'm not sure on that one. Eventually we're going to be doing this as a bigger group. So we'll have our sort of our main exploration group running around. That's because some of the challenges we'll find later, we'll definitely need more than just areas running around on our own. Creepy noises here. All the bones and everything. Little wonder it's called the boneyard. Sooner we're out of here, the better. Is this the right way? Wonder what all those... What animals... It's the Leviathan bones? We haven't actually seen those yet. They're an interesting creature. Basically, if anyone's ever played Final Fantasy 11, the big turtle monsters, it's kind of what a Leviathan is. What are they called in that? Leviathans? Might be. On Final Fantasy 11, I feel like it was a bit of a mixed bag. It had great characters and it had an interesting story, sort of, and then it just sort of lost it a bit towards the end. And then the sequels just sort of got weirder. I just couldn't get into them. I think part of my problem with Final Fantasy game is once you've done one or two, once you got through the story of one, you don't really want to continue the story of the characters because you sort of feel like they've got their happy ending at the end. And the thing with Final Fantasy is, when I say 11, it's 13. Final Fantasy 13. 11's the online game. Yeah. So Final Fantasy 13 is what I'm talking about. The one with lightning and snow and all them. Biggest problem I had with that game was it didn't quite finish properly. It didn't finish in a satisfying way. And then you had Final Fantasy 13-2 come out. What the... Whoa. I don't think I haven't been here before in game. This is new for me. I wonder what the market is. In the middle of that chasm, huh? So I believe this market, it's either a way station or it's actually a proper slave market. I'm not entirely sure. Or it's just a blasted ruin. Ugh, making nice lovely noises as we run along. Actually, hang on. Just a quick prospect. So fertility is 100% swamp. Plenty of water. Not a lot of stone or iron. And no copper in the vicinity. Yeah, it's fine. So I guess that's the spot we could build it if we want to have a proper rice area. Probably too close to the market here. Not even properly walled. You can see all the slave gibbet cages, slave cages. It's barracks, noble house, slaver bar. Used clothing shop. What? That's interesting. Not wonderful. Sneaky chain. So sneaky chain is basically just cargo pants with a bit of chainmail in them, obviously. Not as strong as actual proper plate pants or anything like that, but not horrible. Try these other two, see what they got. Drifter's pants too. Monk robe. So monk robe is... Oh, I would have thought the key was. Oh well. We'll go to the slaver bar. Tin Fist is a rebel leader against slavers. Looks like starving bandits to me. Actually, they've got names. Didn't notice that. Hex, Maggie, and Jared. Three on top. If push comes to shove, your character could end up here too. Tassilo, Cornor. And you can free them. If you're really anti-slavery, you could actually attack them and free them. We're not going to do that because we're kind of on our own. Also just not top enough. They called me headshot. Want to take a stab at why? Nope. Okay. You're a monster. They're slaves. The world won't miss it. And the world won't cry for them. Better than us. Eh? Is there a point to all this talk? Nope, just a jobless gunner looking to entertain himself. Looking for a job? Why, you're offering so long as you can put me behind a turret? I'm listening. You want my skills though? You gotta pay the price tag. 7,500 caps. Treasure hunt, sorry. We can still get her later on. I thought she was actually the shop owner, but nope. I'm looking to buy some slaves. Okay, so we can actually buy. So there also must be a shopper, some sort of shopkeep for this one, which we're missing. Where are they? Huh. Alright. Next we're going to Clan Steady. Might come back here. Slaves are a cheap way to get some extra people too. I actually haven't bought slaves before, so I don't know if that means they scratchy noises. I don't know if they join you immediately, like as an actual peons, like these guys, toons, or if they're a separate sort of thing. You have to sort of control them. This is probably the furthest south I've ever been, to be honest. So I'm going to try it Clan Steady. And then might try for the Drifters last. Yeah, actually I've not been to south before. I don't think there's anything in the water to worry about too much. Play out a little bit. Speed this up. That's a lot brighter. We're in the hook. Ah, yes. These guys sometimes just attack people for no reason. United Cities patrol forces with a noble hunter at the front. What are they called? Did I hear a dog noise? Again, we're in these weird bony type outcrops with all this big metal everywhere. Remnants from the space elevator, I believe. That looks cool. We're not going too far into that area though. Because further into that area, this particular spot here, is where you get some of the big spider people. The man spiders, what they're called. I am curious what they're going to do with Kenshi 2. If and when, I'll have to preface that with an if. And when is what I'm just expecting it to release anyway. When they release it, because eventually they'll need money. So they'll need to release something at some point. I'm just interested to see what they'll do, because there's going to be a prequel. So it's going to be set during Cat Lion's period of time. We will get to Cat Lion eventually. One of the big finales. Here we are, we're at Clan Steady. Again, one of the things with the United Cities, if you decide to live in them, you will need money. you will get taxed, or people will approach you and tax you. Is that a bar? It is a bar. Bark. Bounty hunter. Where'd that other character go? Pin. So what's here? Very small little town, isn't it? Got a weapon shop, police station. Is this residential? Ranger shop. What's happened to armor shops? Dang it. Oh, I guess you got face guild. We can go there. So ideally what I'd like to do eventually is buy up a house or two in each of the different locations. So we've got storage spots. Put the wall sticking into this tower. What we got? Ninja mask. Some high grade leather armor. You can see because this is a hard armor, it is better quality than this in current efficiency. And also just general defense it provides. Alright. Go back to miners. So we've got any more to sell. 64. See if this is reset yet. There we go. Reset. Ooh. Got a falling sun. Falling suns are the most powerful weapon in the game. If you're just going off pure damage, they are the most powerful weapon in the game. Here's just a refitted blade. Okay. Getting a bit of good money at the moment. Again, this is just showing the limitation of using the hub as your main base. You will always be lacking in money. You will never get a lot of food, especially if you start building your group up here. You'll have a little bit, but you'll run out. Somewhere like Squin, Stack even, or even Bad Teeth might be a better location to set up a base. Alternatively, might be good to go into these different areas as well. I can't remember which is considered the capital. It might be Hang? Might be Hang. Black Scratch is where you get the... I think it's Black Scratch. Yeah. Pretty sure it's Black Scratch. Has the best weaponsmiths in the game, I believe. Oh, did I? I did give a remove command. Alright, let's go to the way station. We'll just cut on fruit. go to the way station. What? Pretty sure we should be able to see the way station from here, actually. Which way is it? Is it that way? What are you... Aries. Why is the gate closed? Well, no wonder she couldn't get out. The gate was already closed. That explains the pathfinding issue then. I don't suspect this way station to be a particularly big location. There it is. Wow, that's a snail house. Nothing's chasing us. What's the noise? So what do we got? A mechanical shop. We have a place we can buy, and a way station. Again, no robots. I usually get more than just pleb. Pleb's the only one I've got so far. Usually get at least 2 or 3 from the local waypoints, way stations. Ultimately, you do have a ton of options when it comes to this game and recruiting. Squin has a lot of people in it. Your hub, you can bring it 2 or 3. And then if you hit the way stations around it, that should give you about... And also Shark. You should have at least about 20 to 30 people from all that. And add mag if you really want to go that far. Problem with Shek is they're tough, but that you go for your food a lot quicker. So just be aware of that if you ever do recruit Shek. Why can we talk to Kumo? Oh, okay. So we've got Wish. Soto again. That's a very common Shek name. Sing. Scorchlander. And Nikon. And Plastic Surgeon. And then random Barfug. But anyway, that'll do it for today. So, what have we done? We just been selling off and building up our supplies again. I think next episode I'm going to try and start recruiting from Shark and get poor Miu out of there. I also may try and hit Drifters last as well, just to check it out, because I have never been this far south, so this is new to me. So try and get everyone out of Shark and get them over to the hub. Alternatively, we could try and go to Mudtown, then cut across to the Settled Nomads. There's a bit of a flat location there, so we might be able to just run it. Hopefully. Chance that we might hit some blood spiders though. But anyway, we'll see. Do really want to get the World's End guys down south, because it kind of sucks that I've got them stuck up there. I don't know what to do much. At least Flat Sagoon, I can bring them in a bit of a run. I can get Cat over to here. But yeah, the less tabs I have, the better. So ideally what we're doing is we'll just be getting everyone. I might leave one person at the hub, just for selling stuff. Well, there won't be anything to sell. So maybe not. We might recruit some more from Squin as well, but I'll think about that as we go. There's quite a lot of people you can recruit from the Shark. And as I said, I'm trying not to get too many Shek to start off with, just because of the amount of food they consume. And you can fill your force up with Shek quite a lot. Like, yep. Rook is great, but that 1.25 racial hunger is can be an issue, especially once you start getting more. It's one of the advantages of the hivers. And obviously, these guys. Because they don't need to eat at all. Also got to get the main character out. Get him out of Mongrel. I have to check if Holy City's actually attacked them on sight. Because we may have to go down this way and then cut across to the hub. That does leave us open to big things. Leaves us open to foggers and other fun things. So that's going to be fun. We might have to actually get a team up and go hire some mercenaries or something. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, really appreciate it. Throw me a comment if you have any questions or suggestions. I will get back to them as fast as I can. And beyond that, keep looking after yourselves. Keep doing what you're doing. Look after your pets. And cheerio.